And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Good day. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, eh? Welcome to the stream, eh? Good day, eh? Streams are great for keeping the beer cold, eh? No, like those folks that play video games on the internet, eh? Not water, you hoser. The inner what? Take off, like on the computer, hosehead. Oh yeah, I love the interweb. My favorite streamer is Shakal Star. He is live from Canada, eh? Yeah, his stream is a beauty, eh? Hey, like, pass the back bacon, eh? He's starting.
Good day, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to revisit a game I played back in the late 80s. This game I played on the Commodore 64. Not this exact version, this is the remastered version. But I played this game back in the late 80s. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. This game is Wasteland, it's called. And I'm just going to review the things here, and then I'll talk about it just briefly before I start. Hungry Howie, thank you for the host. Rashes, thank you for that host. Aunt Monty, thank you for those. Howie with the star hype. Beard Aussie, thank you for the host. Darmania, hey Ginger, how are you? So you guys, so this game, I tell ya, I played it, like, played the crap out of it back in the day. I mean, I really played it. I liked it so much. It was such a good game. And you know, I played on the Commodore 64, and I got to this part in the game where you got to run from a nuclear missile, essentially, and you know, or an explosion is going to happen, and then you know, most games. I mean, if you play a lot of video games, you know that in their emergencies, it's not really an emergency. You know, you can, you know, fiddle around and look around and stuff like that. And I did that. And then it killed me. And I thought, oh, that's kind of a disappointing ending. And I think at the time it killed you for good. You know, like it wasn't even like where you could just load it up. But yeah. I thought that was kind of a weird ending to the game. But that was, you know, it's cool, I guess. You know, I saved the world, but I got killed in a nuclear explosion after spending 100 hours looking around the world. BK Fear, thank you for that, host. Anyway, this game here, it's on Game Pass if you're interested in it. It's got a sequel as well. Wasteland 2 just came out a couple years ago now. That one is also, I mean, something you might want to check out. I don't know if you want to really, I don't know how this remaster is compared, but I mean, you know, if you enjoy it, you know, Wasteland 2 is actually pretty decent. I played that, and then Wasteland 3 is coming out soon. An interesting trivia thing about Wasteland here is that the sequel to Wasteland, like Brian Fargo wanted to make a sequel to Wasteland, and they couldn't get the rights for the name Wasteland 2 at the time. They made a game, and they called it the spiritual successor because they couldn't technically use the name Wasteland 2. They made a game called Fallout, like Fallout 1. And then they made Fallout 2. So there's a lot of similarities in the humor and you know, there's, you know, a lot of similarities to Fallout and Wasteland for a reason. But because it is technically a sequel to it. But later on, after Fallout 3 changed the perspective of the Fallout series, they went with Fallout 3 and 4. That's when they announced Wasteland 2. So Wasteland 2 kind of technically isn't the direct sequel, but Wasteland 2 is in that perspective, top-down perspective that the original series and Fallout 1 and 2 were like. I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting anyway. But so here we go. Let's check out this remaster. See if it's quite a bit different, you know. I haven't played the remaster. I just started to see if it worked. That was it. So, and I don't really remember that well because it was 1988 when I played it last. I imagine there's been some improvements. It's supposed to be the same gameplay though. So here we go. Diplomatic solutions to the world's problems fail and the world war erupts. So I can't read that fast. I don't remember it being that animated back in the day, but you know, it could be. I think it's that game Missile Command. Did you get into Wasteland Hungry Howie? Ever did you try it? Looks like things went south there. We are in 2087, high concentration radiation. Somehow life continues in the Wasteland. There we go. Yeah, well, maybe you'll see if this looks like your thing. But keep in mind, Wasteland 2 is probably, even with a remaster, I bet you Wasteland 2 is improved. But then, this has that cool original story, though, which is... But it is on Game Pass. Bonus if you want to try it. I mean, doesn't hurt. I don't have the option to really load a game because I never played it. Do it, though.
The following is an excerpt from The History of the Rangers, The Early Years, by Carl Allard.
I remember, too, they had...
Allard
the hint
Press,
book was actually
Ranger
a storybook
Center,
that you
hardbound,
bought.
Page 293, $20 gold. Tensions grew with the coming of 1998. The United States Citadel Star Station was slated to be fully operational by March. Soviet charges that the space station was merely a military launching platform alarmed a number of non-aligned nations. 2 weeks before Citadel was due for full operation, the station transmitted a distress signal. Immediately after the message was sent, most of the satellites orbiting the planet were swept clean from the sky.
Star Station.
Even the great powers blind. In military panic, each sent their nuclear arsenals skyward. On that day, a company of U.S. Army engineers...
This is back when, I
deserts,
guess,
building
there was more threat of that
bridges
stuff.
over
I mean, it
dry
could happen
riverbeds
still, but
near a newly constructed federal
with
prison
Iran,
for criminals
it was
condemned to
tensions were
death.
getting thick.
The engineers took
Thank
over
you for the
prison and
poutine.
expelled the inmates into the desolate desert to complete their sentences. The company soon realized that communities beyond the desert's grip had also survived and felt compelled to help these other survivors rebuild and live in peace. Toward this end, the Desert Rangers, in the great tradition of the Texas and Arizona Rangers a century before, were born. The prison, which came to be known as Ranger Center, grew to be one of the strongest outposts in the Wasteland. The Desert Ranger badge of authority, the Ranger Star, is one you wear. New orders await.
The Ranger
and with them,
Star.
your adventure in the Wasteland begins.
Yeah, that looks totally awesome, that scene. I remember that scene back in the day.
After several strategy meetings with the leader of the Desert Rangers, General Sergey,
And when we
you've been
win,
assigned to
Letters, thank
investigate
you
the
for that,
signs of
host.
disturbances in the desert. You've been ordered to
Guys got
search
some
for
cool
clues
hair,
in
eh?
High Pool, the Agricultural Center, and the Rail Nomads Camp, all of which are located to the west.
They love
of
their
Ranger
Rail
Center.
Nomads camp in this world, eh? Oh, this looks old school, doesn't it? Angela Death, I remember her. I think she's in the Wasteland 2 as well. Alright, what do I do, man? Okay, so there's use, counter. No. How much instructions is there? View. Oh, you gotta go in here, eh? Create. Create. Oh, it cannot create any more characters. Delete. Well, let's get rid of Thrasher here and make one. I want to see what making a character is like in this. I guess it make it easier. Those are good stats. Not very strong, but well, again, let's see what we get. Ooh, we got high charisma there. High dexterity, high agility. Pretty decent luck, just not very strong. right? Make Shakal star female because based off Shakal's actually based off of a character in that group. Chinese, Indian, Mexican. No Canadians allowed. We got 11 skill points here. Oh, look at all the stuff we got here to choose from. Probably assault rifle would be good, eh? Perception. Rifle. Climbing. Let's give one climbing, one swimming, I guess. Probably wasting my points here. Silent movement. Pick locking. Good high dexterity.
And when we win,
Mike
we're gonna
Drex,
be
thank you for that
supervisors of
host.
the year.
Gambling. Well, these are all based on IQ, eh? Right, well, obviously we need to focus in on some of this stuff here. Confidence, I mean, it's good to be confident. Thank you for that host, Hungry Howie. We should get some gambling. There we go. Look, we got an achievement. Play. The mountain is in your way. Go around. Like a miniatures game, eh? Oh, high pool. Unhosted by accident. The fields near you are watered by a canal. In the old game, back in the day, they had it as like it looked like a printer. You know, with the little. You know how they have the side thing with the perforations? This is a wall. Not sure if I like how they've done this, but they kind of. Oh, go in here. Who wants to enter? Bye. Really old school, eh? I tell you, that Wasteland 2 is completely different. It's really a lot more organic. We need some sort of thing here. How much money does my guy have? Maybe a Geiger counter might be good. Alright, so I do have a crowbar at least.
We're gonna be supervisors
And
of
a
the
hand
year.
mirror, because you need that. The match. Right. Or if we can gamble. Oh look, we can go in here. Got the star hype. Oh, here we go. We got some money. Pistol. Leather jacket. Got not bad music. Gotta figure out how to equip my guy, eh? That's how you get promotions. View, pause. Radio camp journal. Hey Penguin, how are you today? My day is good, thank you. Just trying this old school game that was on Game Pass. Seeing what it's like. Do not swim here. I'd kind of read that thing on the bottom right. That used to be a printout back in the day. Disband, order, encounter, use. What's the how do you think that you do the equipping? The journal. All this stuff. Don't know. Oh, you gotta push down on your stick. Oh, here we go. What's this? I didn't even pick what my character looked like. Well, that's not bad, I guess. Wishing Lizard, hello, welcome.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
What should we ask him about? What's this town called? Does anybody remember? Axming, welcome. Napster, thank you for the host.
Supervisors of the year.
Axming with the poutine and the moose. Jay, thank you for the host. See, this is pretty open, eh? It's like it even lets you type in whatever you want.
Look, guy, we have to stay strong. If you don't stand with your fellow Canadians,
Hey,
then
Max,
you
how
are
are you?
rat. Don't call me a rat, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. Let's give it up, guy. Don't call me your guy. I am not your guy, friend. I'm not
Going
your
well,
friend,
thank
buddy.
you.
I'm not your buddy,
So
guy.
for today's older game / retro game, I'm trying Wasteland Remastered. This game came out in 1988. So it's like old school, and it still seems kind of old school, to be honest. But yeah, it is. It's a lot easier to control than I remember it back in the day. Oh, look at this.
And when we win,
Doctors all full
we're
of
gonna
blood.
be supervisors of the year.
Unlock gaming. Your guys' guess is as good as mine as to how to equip something. It almost feels like you do need a keyboard, doesn't it?
Incredible.
One of these days, Howard's gonna get the one he wants to hear.
And when we win,
Furlong, thank you for the
supervisors of
host.
year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Jarvis, thank you for the host. High Pool is the name of this town. You slip and fall with a splash. Your face burns with embarrassment. All right. Let's ask him about High Pool. How goes the stream? It's going okay. Game is a lot different than I was expecting it to be, but you know, last time I played this game was 1988. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Still. Use perception. You see nothing special. Alright. See if there's any other way we can figure out. Hey, Angela, Death looks like a lot like my character. Items. Here we go. We might be able to equip this. We're set. Look, we got a gun. Got a leather jacket too before. I wonder if the pistol is better than the 45. So Furlong, how's your day today? Do anything interesting? Of course, I got rifle skills and don't have a rifle, but you know, this goes, I guess. Or how to put on that leather jacket, though. Okay, let's try that. See, now I got one AC down at the bottom there. That's pretty cool. See, to do this, you gotta hold the right trigger down. Then you push the left stick to whoever you want to check out. See, that guy's got some cool shades. He's smoking. Got a 45 as well. He doesn't have as much stuff though. Rain, rain, rain. There we go. This guy's like the cover model. It looks like, you know, based on the picture, it looks like he has a giant gun, but he just has a 9mm pistol in his inventory. Better than Snoo. High pool. You're not very interesting, high pool. Let's move on. What's this thing? Very hot. Guy looks like trouble. The combat's a lot different than it used to be. Attack and hit with 1 Wasteland Warrior. 14 points of damage. Attack and hit with 7, killing him. Wasteland Warrior blazes away and hits Call Star for 9 points of damage.
Oh, I don't like it.
Did you figure out what that's from yet, Max? There's something over here. You know, Wasteland 2 is remarkably similar in terms of what's nearby. Hear the conversation of men got when you came in. Spooky man, you note this in your journal as paragraph 56.
Jelly donut coming.
In the shadow of an enormous satellite tracking
Jelly
dish
donut
stands the
coming.
man. Over 100 years old, he is still vigorous and bright of eye, although he rambles.
There'll just be a second here.
The farmers
Their last
remove their
hundo.
hats as they approach and wait for him to speak. Frowning, deep in thought, he stares.
How's my
into the
crystal
fear
at?
that
Is it
remains of a
getting there?
15-foot-tall carrot. He holds a
Thank
long
you so
shaft of
much.
broken metal in one hand and mumbles something about wascally wabbits that he had to beat away with his best rake. Miguel explains that
And when
you
we
come to
win,
help.
I'm just waiting for the story
Supervisors
to
of the year.
He tells you that he doesn't think your pea shooters will do
go
any
by,
good
so I'm not
against the armor
blocking it off.
but that you're welcome to try.
Wormhole
If you
Willie, thank you
succeed,
for the
he wants you
host.
to come back and see him. There's something he'd like to show you. Free to roam the veggie field, you head towards the carrot patch. From a distance, you hear the old man warn you, "Watch
Going
out
against
for
some big
Harry,
bunnies, it looks
the
like.
Bunny Master."
Alright. Let's get that bean booze all in. I know you guys are hoping for a good one, you know. We don't want to start the day off with some crappy tasting barf one or something. We'll see. See what we get. Uh-oh, this one's light colored. Oh. What the heck was that? Feels like sand. Ugh. I don't know what that one was. Right, so I'll melt. Rotten egg? I don't think it was. It wasn't. Maybe dead fish, I guess. Yuck, Aroni, San Francisco Street. Alright, get back to the live screen. Winning any NHL? I only play NHL on Fridays. Although Howie might have played some. Alright, well let's look around, see what the Bunny Master's up to here. Oh, we got a big lizard in our backyard. The combat's a lot different in number 2, by the way, Howie. What I need is a first aid kit. In the original, it was also a lot of really graphic description, but it was all text, right? So and then in the second one here, give you a comparison. It's more like XCOM, where it's like you set your positions of your guys on a gridded map instead of just basically getting the results. So we got the lizard killed, I think. What is this thing? Rake? Heavy wooden door. It defies you to open it. Big old rat. 2-foot rat.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Zedgehog, thank you for the host. Rat misses. 8 feet high, these rats. No, that's the corn. Hey CJ, welcome. Wonder if there's a way to heal. Probably, eh? Or bunnies. If I can use this item. Those don't look like bunnies. I'm kind of mixed on it because I remember it being so good back in 1988, but I mean, after playing Wasteland 2, it does seem like a big step back now, even though it's remastered. I would have rather had that top-down XCOM kind of combat. Who am I on? Oh, Snake Bar, I guess. Kind of hard to tell what's going on. Nate can't unjam the weapon. Kill. No first aid there. Use. They reused a lot of the graphics. Back bacon on burger. That's for Howie. Howie's gotta eat. I wonder what happens if we run. Obviously, we gotta go in here. Hey, yeah, look pretty good. Yeah, I picked this game. I figured it'd be good to be able to talk to people too, though. Oh, it sounds like missed it making cheese fries. Oh, okay. Sounds like we're gonna get in a fight here. Oops, I don't want to run. We get them XPs, you know. No one is within range. Can I change weapons? They didn't do a very distinguishable job with the bunnies from the rats, eh? These fries are great. We're missing a lot. Not damaging. That's not very good. You know what? Something that my brother makes that's pretty good is there's oh no. He makes is he takes like a French loaf, cuts it in half. So here's the loaf like that, you know, cuts it in half, not sliced, just cuts it in half. Puts mayo on it, and then on top of that, there's like cheese, and then I think there's on top of that is bacon and a green onion and stuff.
And when we win,
And then
we're
that,
gonna be supervisors of
and
the
then you
year.
put it in the oven for a bit. That's really quite good. Too legit to quit. Thank you for that, host. So you guys should try that sometime. You might like it. These are 22-foot bunnies. They're just like whittling me down here. We should run away.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Got a prairie dog now. Knight Rider, thank you for that, host. The guys aren't very effective here in too high level of an area. We're back to the bunnies. Run. Get out of Dodge here, man. Yeah, the only problem with some of these games, you kind of jump into them, you don't really totally know what they're like at first. Okay, this is like really old school, eh? Kind of neat in some ways, but this is definitely after you get used to normal games. Got some experience. Radio in. No, not enough experience. These are damaging them. Hey, Kiki Chavez. Welcome. Guess I'm just collecting the XP. Does my con go up when I when I count? I have no ammo.
His name is Robert Paulson.
The call star.
His name is Robert
How I pronounce it.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Come on, guys, please stop it.
Is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name
You know what that's from, Kiki?
is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Man, this garden's like full of animals. Didn't help out. Random encounters for the win. Weapon is jammed.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Viper, thank you for that, host. How's your day, Kiki? Axman with the leaf.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Thank you for the host, Axman. What do you think of this game, Axman? Is this your cup of tea or no? You ever try games like this? He's a bit slow. I think it's just because how the combat is structured compared to the old days. Because I remember this being quite cool back in the old days, but they did roll it a different way though. Because it was like they did like a printer, and I don't know how that makes much of a difference. Get out of here. This place is nuts. Yeah, I didn't even hit it. Reload your weapon. You think you played it before, back in the day?
And when we win,
Robert Lives, thank you
we're
for the
gonna be
host.
supervisors of the year.
I'm in a little trouble with this desert lizard. Hit it for 11 points there. He's with the Trump icon. What's new, Robert Lives? Lyndon, thank you for the host.
Supervisors of the year.
Reload your weapon. I hope not.
When we win,
Just burning through the
supervisors of the year.
thing. Miss Bubbles, thank you for the host. Thank you for the stickers too. Boy, Axeman must have a lot of subs to stuff. I don't even recognize those. Fight's not going well, is it? I think they overdo it with the amount of fights too, eh? Like you can't walk 2 feet without getting attacked by something.
When we win, we're gonna be
Evil lad, thank
supervisors
you
of
for the
year.
host. Gotta get Robert Lives talking here. Let's think of a good subject. What do you think interests Robert Lives today? Fair Unknown Battleground, eh? If you guys, if there was like some sort of Wasteland like scenario, man, see, you can't go 2 feet without. Where would you hold up? You know, like where would you go? Like, I run away from them, I guess. Get out of here. Almost out. Beat the possum. What's that one? Oh. Where's the exit here? Get that garden something fierce, eh? Where's the exit of this place? Is it the gate? Heavy wooden door. Use the skills here. Who's the strongest one? Poor bunnies. Getting killed here. Daddy's back.
Oh, you farted. No, it wasn't me. It
Farted.
was the chair, eh? He's lying. Check the machine, eh? I'm not lying.
He's lying, all right.
I don't need no machine to tell me that, eh?
Brutalizes the bunny for one. Hammers the bunny. You love farting. You ever watched, You Always Feel Better? You know, there was an article on Facebook that said that if you pass gas around your spouse, then it's supposed to be healthy for them. I don't know if that's true, though. Yeah, this is ridiculous, guys. Come on. All my guys are out of ammo. Hungry Howie's with the Leafs. 3, it's actually 1. That gas thing is a man lie. How do you get out of here? My Angela Death is about to die. Is the exit?
And when we win,
Cheese
we're gonna be
fries.
supervisors of the year.
Modest, thank you for the host. See here if we can maybe.
Jelly donut coming.
Ransom for $1 million.
Jelly donut coming. All right, let's switch over here. Thank you for the star hype. Make sure it's all in one spot. There we go. It's all over there. Hopefully it'll be a good one. This one's green.
Easy, real nice. If I didn't
The
have
gun
puke
cop
breath,
says he kissed me. He
I'd
didn't have
kiss
puke breath. I might get puke breath from this. Ugh. Although, you know what? It's kind of a gross flavor, but I think that's the good flavor for that one. It's kind of perry, but it's like not a good perry. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Burn? I think she's had it before, but not too commonly. Oh, we got the clown nose.
Want a treat?
Treat. Let's switch over so we can do that little video. Yeah, I know what it is.
Here.
Right, let's grab the treat first. And then I can get the dog out of my way while I rush to get the nose. Alright, here we go. Be right back for the getting the treat, or the nose, I mean.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Good day is right in your ear.
My
Oh,
ear.
nice ear, buddy. Why don't you ever clean this thing, eh?
How's everyone's apocalypse going? I'm playing a kind of apocalypse themed game. Bone, thank you for that, host. There we go. Tell me when 20 minutes has passed. Oh, look at me. And you know that what happened to the nose last time? I couldn't find the darn thing. Yo, Howie. Be on in like 2030. Howie, one thing you probably want to be careful of is you are, in a sense, self-promoting. When you were mentioning earlier about that you're going to stream. So just be aware that you'll find that you know, it could get you a bad reputation. So the like, you know, other people especially might see that as, you know, trying to steal people away.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors.
I think everybody here knows both. You know, both of us, but you got to be careful about that. Waffle Valley, thank you for the host.
And when we win, We're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Because, you know, there's like tons of people that watch, and some people even record things on streams and stuff. Me and Howie have known each other for ages, man. Ages. Meow Gamer, thank you for the host. I don't know how to get that con back, you know? I remember having to do lots of first aid back in the day. But I'm kind of stuck in here. I don't know how to get out.
Look, Dad, we have to stay strong. If you don't stand with your fellow Canadians, then you
What
are
is
a
this
rat.
animal
Don't
even?
call me a rat, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Big lizard. Oh
Don't
no.
call me your guy. I am not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy.
Yeah, it's quite a while. We met way, way back. We got the 60 XP. Gotta be a way to get out of there. Excuse me. We're in 1892. Jeez, I don't know where to go. You guys have any idea where you'd go to get out of here? I don't see any doors. Maybe you gotta hit that thing just right. I wish I had something to blow up the wall for. With, I mean. See, I don't even remember where I started. I thought I was above the garden. It won't let me out again. That's old school RPGs for you. TNT and a rabbit. Gotta launch myself with this catapult. Kill. Catapult aimed at the north wall. You know, your quarantine is boring when you start passing a mini hockey stick to yourself. Any skills here that would work? Guess the only way is forward, man. Penguin is itching for Friday night hockey night, alright. His running's not going very successful here. Actually moving? NHL hits. That's a classic, eh? I think we gotta fight them. They're not getting away from these guys. Womps on, but my armor absorbed the damage. Did you play a lot of NHL hits back in the day, Howie? Two of my guys are knocked out. Things aren't looking good. I'm not doing any damage. At least I killed one finally. With 80 XP. Oh, you mean I was trying to run south in this? Get the PS2 again. They should make like a classic console, like, you know, those minis where it's just like every hockey game. You have to warn me that that's our throwaway village. Oh, you mean that in where his artwork of art is? The whole crew's pretty run down here, eh? What's this here? Armored brown lumps of fur howl in fury and attack.
And when we win, we're gonna be
Remember Falls,
supervisors
thank
of the
you for
year.
that, host. Thumbs up. Man, I hit it for 14 and didn't kill it. It's tough. What do you guys think of the music in this game?
Coasting home to victory here in game one. Anderson comes in. Gilmore was hit inside the line by McSorley, and this is going to draw Clark and McSorley into a racket. They're going throwing punches. Oh!
They have matching gloves except for yours are gray. Oh, you mean to that mitten? I have some that are red like that. Miss. This seems to be the way to go, I guess. Man, can't move anywhere without getting attacked though. Don't like how there are no sports? Drive me up the walls too. Yeah. Get to watch me play a game where you're looking at like a picture basically. GIF. Great thing to eat greasy food and chill. Listen to the like futuristic music. The Wasteland music sounds like. Look at this rat. It actually looks like a rat this time though.
And when we win, we're gonna be supervisors.
Yeah, you know, back. Hey, Capone Gaming, thank you for that host. Capone is another Canadian streamer. He's a partner. He was on Big Brother. If you're into Big Brother, it's Big Brother Canada. Well, I got down to 4 rats basically. If you guys were on Big Brother, you know, like a show like Big Brother where you're trapped.
Trust me, whatever you're doing, it's working.
And then you heard about like the pandemic, would you want to be told about it and then, you know, like have a chance to go back to your family, or would you just continue playing? I can't remember what Big Brother's prize was. 100 grand or something, I think. Because they had a little bit of a debate what to do with Big Brother this year. Yeah. Because they weren't going to tell them originally. And they're just keeping going. But, you know, people that are in it want to know if their family's in danger and stuff like that. Oh, that's what the prize is, Penguin? You'd rather live? Well, I mean, they're in the house. They're not gonna get sick because they're secluded already. Reload your weapon. Did you watch much of Big Brother Canada, Penguin? Do you know Capone, or his name is Bruno? He was on season 5. No more clips. Something's tempting the dog. Oh, you don't remember? Oh, okay. Well, watch this picture. I'll shout him out. Watch his picture and see if you recognize him. Oh. Does that work? Looks like me. Routine. Go see Jinx. Hold on here then. Gotta turn off the camera for a second. Camera to Logitech. Here we go. It's off. Don't show me that. Looks like Doggy had an accident. #1 for Wasteland? You can imagine. Time is left in this thing anyway. Oh, I guess that came off. The nose is done. Now it feels like my nose is plugged from the nose being squeezed shut. Right. Good attack. But yeah, I was gonna shout out Capone here just to show Penguin what Capone looks like. Oh, there's the buzzer. Guess it was 1 second early. You want me to turn it off again?
Hold the world ransom for $1 million.
Don't you think we should maybe ask?
There you go. There's his picture right there. So he was in 2 different seasons. So if you're into Big Brother, he'll answer Big Brother questions and stuff like that. If you catch him when he's live. Max, look at that. He got a gong at the same time as winning. Did I get one? Yeah, I got one finally. Pretty bad. I only hit every 4 times, eh? What was your favorite Big Brother season? As Howard steals away everybody. Thanks a lot, Howard. You think last season? Oh. Still number 1 for Wasteland. Oh, he's not really stealing away everybody, but the axe and the penguin. Hype and mitten time. You're here. With the poutines too. What do we gotta do with Angela Death here? To reload, I guess. Hellraiser's empty too. Now we're gonna kick some butt. No, we're not. We'll reload. You'll still be watching the stream? Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. I'm just bugging Howie. He's like doing a countdown. Here, I thought Howie'd be into this game, you know, the Wasteland. Although I have to admit, really, it hasn't aged well. I get really, I was kind of hoping they would have made it more like Wasteland 2. And all these random encounters are just, they're just too much, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think you can feel this game is made in the 80s, can't you? Or am I just imagining it? $13 points of damage. We're halfway done. 1 rat. Man, there's like 3 rats in here and I can't kill them worth of crap. I think I got the regular version of this actually included with when I bought Wasteland 2. But this version's on the Game Pass. Nice if they kind of hit once in a while. Come on. There, I got one. I don't think Howie even has his volume on. Do you, Howie? He turns it off so that he doesn't have to hear the Leafs getting scored on in Game 7. Ginger, thank you for the sparks. You can probably play this game easy enough, eh? All you gotta do is press the button. Press A, 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 A. You joined and then you disconnected? Then you gotta load once in a while. Then hope it kills the stupid rat. You usually have volume. Oh, okay. Reload. You guys got bad weapons, eh? No more clips. No more gun. This crowbar it is. Oh, okay. We're in trouble. Trying to run out of bullets. Where's the stupid rat at exactly? Right. Gotta run again. Streets of Rage. That's I remember that game. It's a good game. Finally took care of business here. Got a fruit. Oh no! Don't want to fight the prairie dog. How come these rats can actually get to me, but I can't? They're out of range for my dude. What's up with that? Oh yeah. I killed one. What is this thing? The fruit? All that work for stupid fruit? 4 possums. Two people got knocked unconscious in that. See here, we're gonna survive or what? Dog was adjusting your bed. We're all dead? Oh, we're okay, I guess. We got the Canadian flags happening, guys. You want to execute a battle round? Yes. Oh, clean miss, eh? And we're getting a lot of fruit in our collection here of fruit. Oh man. Can't get anywhere in this game. Oh, we got some pizza. Alright, we're close now. French fries. That pizza looks pretty delicious, and that fry looks very delicious too. They're gonna make me hungry. Somebody answered my question earlier. If there was some sort of post-apocalypse thing here, where would you head? Like, would you try to, you know, go to, you know, like in the movies, they always go to the ocean, look for an island. Or they sometimes they'll they'll just hold up in a Costco, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, we did some damage there. Oh, someone got knocked out. Costco on top of a mountain. Is there any Costco's on top of mountains though? The highest elevated Costco. Oh, okay. I wonder if we can get the Bunny Master. We're just like totally just fighting random bunnies all the time here. These possums look like rats, kind of.
Justin Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Another one. Yeah, Angela Death is in the second game too. He has red hair in that one too. Ginger probably's favorite character is Angela Death in the Wasteland series. Although there's some gangsters I remember being in one of the towns named Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We're set for fruit. Uh-oh, we're not inflicting a lot of damage. You're so Canadian right now? Needs more maple syrup. Got the crowbar was doing some damage there. Been born in a bed of poutine. Can you imagine being born in a bed of poutine? It'd be awesome. You think Howie would sleep in a giant pile of poutine? I think I'm understanding how to move the character. At least now. He wrapped you in a Canadian flag and Trudeau kissed me on the cheek. Became dashingly handsome. I think we gotta go down there. Oh, thank goodness we're out of there. We got lots of XP though. Let's try radio in. It will be better now. Some more strength. Oh, he's the only one. He just got stronger. He was working out pounding them rats. What's this thing? Desert nomads.
You've come upon the rail nomads' camp. Ornery-looking longhorn cattle wander among dusty tents from which sullen faces peer.
Hopefully we earned enough fruit we can buy some.
Collection of railroad cars, patched with wood, hide, and an odd piece of corrugated aluminum.
And a goose snatched me in the sunset.
Two of the cars, the locomotive at the front and the caboose at the rear, appear to be in better condition than the others.
Armpit of America.
A strained
Rick Road, thank you for that, host.
Over the camp, and you grow uncomfortable under the collective gaze of the assembled nomads.
They like nomad railroad camps too. They got into that in Wasteland 2 as well.
Welcome, Rangers. I am the brakeman of this train. I'd be honored if you would visit me in the caboose before leaving our camp. In the meantime, please accept our hospitality. The brakeman turns and strides back into the camp.
Know my business. There's a shop though. Oh, we gotta fight some dire. Those look like pretty dire coyotes. Holy cow, man. How many dire coyotes are here exactly? Right. What should we sell? A hand mirror? Always interested in. But the only one can buy stuff is me. Wonder if he has any ammo for sale. Oh. Can you play Minecraft with me? There's the rules when I do play Minecraft. Once you reach those goals. Right there. It said it right after you asked me the first time. Right there, see? So it kind of tells you the requirements when you type !MC. And it'll tell you, when you ask, can I play? It'll tell you. So it said your time is 1 hour and 18 minutes, and you're level 5. So just gotta get to know you more. Not Minecraft Day anyway, so you can hang out, watch me play this game.
And when we win,
Not
we're gonna be supervisors of the year.
not something that you're too used to seeing in modern days here. But probably, you know, back in the day, if you compare it to those games, it's always was actually quite a good game compared. Games in that time zone were also, you know, you had to map yourself and you had to do that kind of thing. But it is definitely a lot more basic than you. Good, thank you. I'm gonna see what the dogs look. Hey, Meg. Are we? There we go. You're home for Minecraft this week. Nice. Well, certainly appreciate it. Any of you guys hanging out on these games like this, because you know it's nice to have someone chatting with when you're playing a turn-based game. We'll have to come up with some good subjects to chat about or something. I've heard enough about toilet paper and about pandemics to never hear about it again after this is all done, I'm sure. You could type exclamation time. I think I'll tell you how many hours you have. When you also ask can I join, it tells you yeah, this guy has no ammo for sale. See, Max has all the requirements, so it doesn't come up with him for him. Oh, I guess it does. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, he's got all the level requirements, so it doesn't, when he says can I join, it doesn't say anything. It's mostly, it's set up so that people that ask if they can play it checks it. Man, these coyotes won't leave me alone, eh? I beat up a couple of their buddies and then they run away for a bit and then they come back. Oh, my whole team's unconscious. Oh, we got some the rail raiders have LAPD hats. You see that? Oh, I can take their guns. At least it doesn't end the game when you're all unconscious. In the old one I had back in the day, I Am Legend. That is a good movie. Did you know that Mike Patton, who is the voice of the Darkness, and he's also my favorite singer in Faith No More and Mr. Bungle, and he's in a couple different bands. He's actually the creature's voice. He voices the creatures in I Am Legend. Got good effects, eh? It shakes the picture a little bit. Yeah, I bet you we could make a game like this day. I don't know if it's obscure facts. I know it's because I'm a big fan of Mike Patton. It's a 3-button game. It's not even. You move the sticker and you press A. Oh, you meant the pinball. I thought you meant this game. Thank you for that, host. Is that Zen pinball you're playing? When do you record Minecraft? I play Minecraft on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Well, I mean, streaming's recording too, right? You know, I looked in my history thing. And I don't know if it shows me now because I'm a partner, because I never noticed it before. Maybe Max might be able to check. But you can actually go, you know, like you see past streams and it only shows you 2 weeks. If I go, there's one tab you go into, and I can actually view 90 days of my past streams. So I didn't know you could do that before. I don't know if it's just something that opened up as a partner, but it's not on a main screen. It was on one of the tabs in the broadcast dashboard. I thought that was really cool that you could view that, you know? Past streams. There's in broadcast dashboard, there's a past streams choice. So it's, you know, like broadcast, moderation, customize, auto hosting. There's one called past streams. It could be just something that was new, I don't know, because they did change around some of the stuff. So do you have an option like that? And if you do, how many? Hey Panda. Panda might know. Panda's a partner. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. That past streams thing, is that just a partner option, or is that something that's new, Panda? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool that you can view it. But there's an archive of every stream for the last 90 days. Oh, non-partners can view up to 14 days. Oh, okay. So I guess that was something once I changed to partner. There we go. Maybe that's where the I remember before I was applying for partner, where you know, people often said that the history can go back as far as 3 months. Maybe that's where that originated from. So, you know, because everybody tries to guess what Mixer's looking for, you know, in what they look for when they're evaluating a partner. You'll find, Kiki, that, you know, there's a lot of streamers, you know, a lot support each other and watch. You know, like Sir Panda TV is a partner, and Max is a streamer, and to be honest, everyone gets too worried on what Mixer looks for. Oh, I thought you were a partner for some reason. Well, obviously, I must have thought your stream was good or something. I don't know. You're rushing for partner. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of people do I think they do try to guess. I mean, when I applied, I just kind of looked at all the stuff on that "Are you ready to be a partner" screen, and and you know, kind of evaluated that. I asked a few partners what they you know, if they have any advice and stuff like that. Most of them just said keep doing what you're doing and stuff like that. I think branding's important, and consistency. They don't push you? Yeah. Have you ever played this game, Panda? Wasteland. This is actually the game that triggered Fallout. You know, like, they couldn't get the rights to Wasteland 2, the name. So they made a game called Fallout 1. They didn't call it 1 at the time, but, you know, they turned into the franchise we know. Now, Fallout 1 and 2 have this perspective. I think playing this remastered version, if you're gonna jump into an RPG, and if you like the XCOM series, I would... Oh, look at the cat. If you like the XCOM series, I would recommend Wasteland 2. Not this first one. This first one, I mean, it's alright, but I mean, these fights are kind of... You know, they weren't as magical today as they were back in 1988. But you can see, like, if you actually pay attention to the humor and stuff like that, you can see how related they are to Fallout. But it is quite a different game than, you know, today. What's this going on here? Engineer. See, look at you. It's like keyboard commands. This is like playing Leisure Suit Larry 1. You know, you get the keyboard command, remember? Leisure Suit Larry 1, anybody? I mean, it was like back in the day. You had to type in all the commands. In some way, those games are kind of missed now, but... You watch the combat here. Like, so basic. It's like playing an old school RPG, but it's like you gotta read and read and read. So I think they've lost a bit of their pizzazz. Mods can now do /add, and for non-subs it displays an ad. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I was reading about the ad. You can do the ad break. I was gonna read more about it. But that's kind of a neat thing, I guess. Oh, there's a cooldown. Oh, okay. How obtrusive are the ads? Let's try it, Max. Try /add and see what happens. To check it out. Yeah, and it's actually a little better. I think it's a little better system than loots, because that loots thing that they have is always broken. You know, if like I have loots, but like half the time. Oh, you tried it? You did /add? I guess that's a good thing to run if there's a lot of people, at the time. Oops, I don't want to do that. Now it says unable to trigger an ad break.
We're going to be supervisors of the year.
I think it's in test though. Yeah, mine says the same thing. I'll have to experiment with that more, I guess. Mr. Flinney, thank you for that host. Might be still needed to be worked on, yeah. I think it's in beta. But maybe like not everybody has that option too. Maybe some they're just trying it on a smaller group or something first. I don't know. But yeah, I guess with the sub, probably I imagine it's the subs and the pro accounts don't see the ad. I'm assuming, but yeah, it's pretty funny. You're in a camp and you still get attacked like crazy, eh? There's random encounters in this. Half my team is knocked out. You guys should just rob me after they knock my whole team out, eh? Yeah, I don't know. I like the more modern combat, I think. Everybody's out of ammo, too. Angela Death. Didn't even get a chance to load her gun. Don't even know if I have any ammo anyway. One point, knocking me out. You know, but what happens when I get knocked down? I get up again, because you're never going to knock me down or whatever. Better cheese curds? They, do you know what kind of cheese is on a poutine, Max? It's white cheddar. Well, I guess it depends on the place.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Just keep beating up my guys. Cloud Boss, thank you for the host. What am I attacking with anyway? Whole team's up. We just gotta keep pounding on these rail thieves. Need a mass reload button. Somebody actually loaded some bullets, you see that? Woo-wee! Alright, who am I attacking with here? Angela Death, you reload. Oh, she already has bullets. He can attack. Hellraiser can attack. Nice, they attack and they don't do any damage, but like, imagine watching this fight in real life. It'd be like, my guys are constantly passing out. It's like watching the Three Stooges or something. Attack. Load. Managed to load up his bullets though, at least. We killed the rail thief. Hype. So if I get 10 more subs, I'll have 2 more emotes. What do you think I should do with the next emotes? Anybody have an idea? I got one of those mittens as a emote size, or I could do other things possibly. We got lots of XPs. These rail thieves are tougher than my guys. You know, if I read these description to you guys, how long this fight would take, you imagine that? Action hits for 1 rail thief for 10 points of damage. The Maple Leaf Smiley? We don't have the Maple Leaf Smiley though. Don't we? I thought we made that one active. Let's see. Yeah, you mean this one, right? Oh, you missed it. Oh, okay. I do have a regular red maple leaf, but I figured that one was too close. I'm just wondering if I need something that I haven't covered. People like using emotes for. In the old game in 1988, if your squad got knocked out like that, the game would be over. They weren't very forgiving at all. That's where I got blown up by a nuclear weapon and the game was over. Let's get out of here. It's too dangerous there, man. Oops, no, I don't want to go back in. I mean, they've definitely improved some things. If I go into an area that's going to get me massively murdered. Well, I tried hiring them. That's cool. You go in the water, you go flying down. What is this thing? It's a pretty small map when you think of games these days. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Howard subbed, he can use them. Maybe we'll have to have a draw sometime when there's a lot of people. Because I got a pro code. I can I don't have any sub codes this month. Sometimes they give you sub codes to give in draws. If I got a pro code, I'm gonna do it in a draw sometime. Well, there you go, they're dead. I guess I was supposed to drink water? Look at, there's a bug crawling out of his eye. Well, I guess I gotta work tomorrow anyway. That's the end of the Wasteland story. Yeah, you don't have to work tomorrow? So tomorrow is developer code day. Exciting. See what we got. Cool. Well, it's probably cool for somebody. I don't know. Cool for you, but it looks like a cool game. So we will check it out. Don't remember the name of it, but I got a code sent to me recently. And I think it'll be interesting, at least. Check it out. It'll be interesting. I think it's a turn-based game too. Oh no, sorry. Not code day tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday is going to be a code game. And I think it's a turn-based game, similar to Wasteland 2 kind of deal. Minecraft day tomorrow. Sometimes I get Tuesday mixed up. I don't know why. But anyway, on Wednesday we're gonna compare that game, which is like a modern RPG by a smaller team. Pretty sure it's an RPG. I might not know what I'm talking about even. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be something completely different than what I'm expecting. But we'll compare it to today's game, because this is like, you know, how long goes 88? I mean, 98, 2008, 2018. I mean, we're talking about 32 years old. This game I'm playing tonight was originally put out, and I'll have to tell you, as far as it goes, the remastering here that they've done, I mean, I think they could have changed the combat a bit, and it probably would have been really cool. But I mean, just the combat, I found for me that it really dated this. You know, still, even though they've remastered. I mean, they've made the graphics look a bit nicer and they've added some stuff compared to the old one, but I can't say that. You know, if I was to recommend a Wasteland game, I would tell you on Game Pass, Wasteland 2, because it's really cool. I mean, if you're into this kind of game, of course, but it is actually pretty interesting how it plays out. You know, it's got the brick or the squares and stuff like that, and I would compare Wasteland 2 to your XCOMs or your, what's that game called? Kingdom with Marth. Does anybody know what game I'm talking about? It's like a turn-based game, and I remember one of the characters' name is Marth. The M-A-R. Well, it's spelling it right on the closed captioning. But if you... And that game's like super good. Giving you a comparison to in that, of course, I'm trying to remember what it's called here. Put on my shelf nearby. No, I think they didn't. DS games are way over there. Let me tell you though, if you want a cool portable game on the DS, phone thank you for that host. Marth is even in Smash Brothers, I think.
We're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Fire Emblem, that's what it is. So Fire Emblem and Wasteland 2 have the same idea of combat. If you've ever played Fire Emblem. Garth Vapes, thank you for that host. So yeah, as far as it goes, I would say Wasteland 2 over Wasteland 1, but I mean if you do like, if you have the patience for this combat and you get into it where you're reading it, it is actually pretty cool. Like back in the day, 30 years ago, you know, when I was a little less gray, this game was super good. And I mean, it got me interested in that whole franchise. I remember playing this one and Autoduel back in the day. And they were really good. But you know, when you compared it to the games of the time, it was they were significantly different. You know, you had to make your own maps, you had to figure out where to go, and there was no internet to look up everything. So I mean, it was not covered the same way. Get the blue Maple Leafs. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna host somebody after rolling the credits. We'll end right away here, then I can get a good sleep, you know, stay nice and healthy, because, you know, we don't want to catch no bug. And then we will go to Minecraft tomorrow, and then everybody will be mining it up, hopefully. See what we can do. Kind of interesting. Last time I did the temple, we're stuck out way on an island. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll host somebody after. Make sure you say hi from me. Yeah, you have a good night, Ginger. Thank you for coming by and for being patient through this game. I don't know if it's your kind of game to watch or not. It is kind of a slower game, like Axming was saying. And thank you, Axming, as well, and Penguin and Howie for chatting up, and everybody else that's, you know, just sitting back and relaxing and enjoying the, you know, like there is a lot of people that actually sit back and don't say anything. And then I hear the next day, oh yeah, I saw you playing this game and stuff like that. It looked like, you know, they actually describe it and stuff like that. So there are a lot of people that just kind of listen like a radio to me, and hopefully they enjoyed it too. But let's switch over and see the credits. See which emote was the most. I have a feeling it might be blue. Just a suspicion though. Alright. By the way, if you haven't followed yet, please do so. Your last chance to get on the credits. If you want to see that social media, here it is right here. And just flip back so we can see the numbers. Oh, it erased it. I don't know if there was any follows tonight or not. Lots of hosts though, 36 hosts. For social media though, if you want to check that out, I did post a new picture tonight. The dog. Looking at me. Doesn't usually like looking into the camera, you know. And check that on Instagram. Alright, so let's switch again. Oh, I lagged it out a bit there. And let's go here. Roll credits. Thank you for the sparks. I won. Axwing was our top chatter. Ginger, Howie, Penguin, Panda, Kiki, Napster, and Furlong snuck in there. Max was the top mod chatter. Molly, Robert Lives snuck in there too. And
Trust me, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from
Axwing, these don't include the mixed play buttons. Top Sparks was the Leaf today, or top sticker, sorry. Poutine almost took it over though. Oh, we were right. It was the blue Maple Leaf. By a long shot. No red Maple Leafs today. And then we had 32 some odd hosts. So thank you everybody for watching. You know, I change games every day, so if you're not into this game, don't worry. Tomorrow will be different. And if you are into it, you know, we'll get to another game that sometime, I'm sure, like this again. But please hold on and I will host somebody.